It's a calm morning at a small school in the heart of Zimbabwe. The date is September 16th, 1994, and something extraordinary is about to unfold. At the Ariel School in Ruwa, 62 children from ages 6 to 12 are about to witness something so bizarre that it'll haunt them for decades and leave the world questioning, are we truly alone? This is the Ariel School story, a tale of wonder, mystery, and a chilling encounter that defies explanation. It's a typical school day at the Ariel School, nestled in the dusty, sun-scorched outskirts of Ruwa. The air smells of dry grass and eucalyptus, and the playground buzzes with energy. Teachers are holed up in a staff meeting, leaving the kids free to roam during morning break. Children chase each other, kick soccer balls, and climb on the rusty swings, their laughter echoing across the open field. A faint hum ripples through the air, like a distant swarm of bees. Heads turn. A shiny silver object, about 30 feet wide, dish-shaped with a smooth mirror-like surface, glides silently into view. It's no plane or helicopter. The craft hovers briefly, its edges glinting in the sunlight, before descending into a thorny, uneven field roughly 150 feet from the playground's edge. The ground seems to tremble slightly as it settles, kicking up faint clouds of red dust. But it's not just the craft that freezes the kids in their tracks. Emerging from the craft are three beings, each about 4 feet tall, moving with an unnatural, fluid grace. Their skin is ghostly pale, almost translucent, and their tight black suits shimmer like oil. Their eyes, huge, almond-shaped, and pitch black, seem to pierce through the children, radiating an eerie intelligence. One child, 8-year-old Sarah M., later recalled, "They were so small, but their eyes were so big. I felt like they were looking inside my soul." The beings don't speak. Instead, the kids describe a strange buzzing sensation in their heads, followed by vivid mental images: polluted rivers choked with debris, forests reduced to ash, and skies thick with smog. "It was like they were showing me the earth crying," said 10-year-old Thomas K. in 1994. "I didn't hear words, but I understood that they were mad about what they were doing to the planet." Researchers later described this as forced telepathy, a one-way mental communication that overwhelmed the children, whether they wanted it or not. All 62 kids spread across the playground reported eerily similar details. By the next day, local reporters swarm Ariel School, their cameras capturing wide-eyed kids clutching pencils and drawing nearly identical sketches of the craft and beings. The story explodes when Dr. John Mack, a renowned Harvard psychiatrist, arrives to investigate. Mack, known for his work on human consciousness, spends days interviewing the children one-on-one. Their honesty disarms him.
Daddy was looking at all of us.
What did it feel like when he was looking at you?
Felt scared.
It felt scared? What was scary about it?
Well, felt scared because I've never seen such a person like that before.
These kids weren't performing, Mack later wrote. They were shaken, some in tears, describing something that we couldn't fully process. One girl, 9-year-old Emma L., told Mack, "The aliens' eyes were huge, like black mirrors. I felt like they knew everything about me." A boy, 11-year-old David T., described the craft. It was round, silver, and had little lights blinking around the bottom, like tiny stars. It didn't make noise like a plane, it just floated. Another child, 10-year-old Lorado S., spoke of the telepathic warnings. "I saw pictures in my head of the world burning, rivers gone dry. They said that we're hurting Earth, and if we don't stop, it'll die." The beings' messages were consistent. Humanity's pollution, deforestation, and reckless technology were pushing the planet towards ruin. One boy, 12-year-old Michael B., said, "They showed me machines taking over, like computers controlling everything. They didn't want that for us." The kids' accounts were so vivid and aligned that Mack ruled out the imagination or collusion. Physical evidence adds weight to the story. Local investigator Gunter Hofer discovered strange wedge-shaped impressions in the soil where the craft reportedly landed, each about 6 inches deep and arranged in a triangular pattern. The marks don't match any known vehicle or animal tracks. Soil samples show unusual magnetic readings, though skeptics dismiss them as inconclusive. Suspicious, right? Doubters suggest mass hysteria, a weather balloon, or even a misidentified military test. But these theories crumble under scrutiny. Mass hysteria doesn't produce consistent and detailed accounts from 62 kids of varying ages spread across a large playground. No balloons or rockets were reported in the area, and Zimbabwe's military lacked the tech for such a craft. The skeptics' explanations feel like they're reaching. These children saw something extraordinary. Fast forward to 2025, and the Ariel School sighting remains one of the most compelling UFO cases in history. These 62 kids are now adults, teachers, engineers, parents, and doctors, all scattered across the globe. But their stories haven't wavered.
What I saw, there was no reason for any of us to make that up.
I've not spoken to anybody about it. Not because I'm not proud of it, but because I don't want the stigma.
So it's something that I've had to deal with for 19 and a half years.
I don't want to say I felt like I knew it, but I knew that I didn't have to be afraid of it.
Another witness named Thomas Kay, who is 41 years old and a conservationist, connects this to his career. Those images of a dying planet pushed me to protect the environment. Back in 1994, I told my parents the aliens said, "Fix the Earth or it's gone." I still believe that they were trying to warn us. Natalie P., who is now 38, adds, "As a kid, I said I couldn't move when I saw them. But as an adult, I realized that it wasn't just fear. It was like they held me in place with their minds. I've never felt anything like it since." The consistency is striking. These adults, with no motive to lie, keep on describing the same dish-shaped craft, the same 4-foot-tall beings with hypnotic eyes, the same telepathic warnings about ecological collapse and technological overreach. If it was a prank or a hallucination, why hasn't a single witness recanted in over 30 years? Think about that. Mass hysteria might explain a fleeting panic, but not vivid matching details which are enduring for decades. The Ariel School mystery challenges everything we think we know. Were these kids visited by extraterrestrials desperate to save our planet? Or is there another explanation that we haven't grasped? One thing's certain, their story won't fade. As Littlefield puts it, "You can doubt us, but you can't erase what we saw. It was real and it has changed us forever." What do you think? Did 62 kids at the Ariel School meet aliens in 1994, or is there another answer hiding in the shadows? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more stories like this, hit that like and subscribe button. The truth is out there, maybe even closer than we think. And it gives us the lesson to stop relying on machines and to use the art of human creativity before that disappears too. This is how the aliens have gotten far, because they didn't misuse technology.